Hello, my collective. How are you guys feeling this evening? For those of you that don't know me and you're new to my channel, my name is Trixie and I'm going to be doing a general reading for all 12 houses. Please only take the messages that resonate. If you feel the reading is not connecting with you, then you could just, hit the button and move right along. Please follow the YouTube community guidelines. The message I want to give to the collective is that, be appreciative and humble, but don't be a fool. And do understand that, everybody is not as equipped or built the way you are or think the way you think. So let's get ready to tap into this energy and let's see what's going on with the collective. Let's see what's the energy for the collective. Let's see what's the energy. We got the World card in reverse, Major Arcana. So for some of you out here, a cycle's not being closed out. Some of y'all are being guided to know that the world is dealing with the difficulty. So some of y'all could be looking like maybe why people are closed off or acting funny. It's like, how to say, it's like a shift in energy. So it's like, how you once would go somewhere and you would see, crowds of people and everything. Due to like hardships, inflation, people are not certain of what's going to happen next day, next week, or next month. It's a lot. Some of y'all are being guided to know that isolation is not the answer to a situation, but you may go out into the world and still feel isolated. That's okay. That happens. We got the Three of Swords and Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Don't have to be in there. It's like have it in their chart. So, you have somebody questioning, is there a third party? Is it not? Somebody is trying to figure out maybe how you're thinking or how you feeling about a situation. Whoever this is that goes out into the world doesn't feel the same without you. So someone is noticing the inflations, the hard times, the change in businesses, the environment, but y'all got somebody where like the world don't feel the same without you. It's like you're not, I don't know if you're not talking to somebody. I don't know if you're not, I don't know if you're not understanding one another, but the energy I picked up on with the Three of Swords here is like, it's like a disconnection. We got the Four of Pentacles in reverse, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, had to be an earth sign, Capricorn chart. So not able to hold on the way they used to, not able to do certain things that they used to. Four of Pentacles is money. So somebody or someone is really realizing that you might have told them it was going to be hard to hold on to money, and they had to go through an experience without you for them to see like, okay, it is a little bit hard to hold on to money. And the problem is though, whoever this is that's having a hard time holding on to money, they're still thinking about you, but it might be like they don't know how you feel. Someone could be very heartbroken that whatever you told them or whatever you said to them, it played out. You understand? It's like you could have had somebody that was thinking like, oh, you're just complaining, you just not good with money, you're not good with understanding, and they went out there into the world and they are like seeing it for themselves. Like, this is somebody that don't like to get together with people, and the universe is nudging at the collective or air sign or earth sign. You gonna have to get together with people. You understand? It doesn't make you a bad person. It doesn't make you codependent. But networking, connections, you just understanding that you trying to be the one man army, the one woman army is not, it's okay. But that is not a good way to kind of just go towards life or tackle life problems and situations. Y'all got somebody wanting to know how do you feel. It's an air sign or earth sign. They want to know how do you feel about them or a connection with them. Five of Swords, an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Don't have to be an air sign. They can have air in their chart. Somebody is aware that their arrogant reactions is why you might have walked away from them. So if somebody comes off like very nasty, very arrogant, very you know, like a jerk, man or woman, you walked away. It's like you didn't argue, you didn't say nothing, you didn't ask why somebody's talking to you that way. You just walked away, you know? Because nobody don't want to be around somebody that when you trying to have a decent conversation with them, they're not really talking to you, they're talking at you, they're talking in circles. Oh my goodness. Ace of Swords, an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Don't have to be an air sign. I can have it in a chart. So with the Ace of Swords here, it's like you are going to have a breakthrough. Truth, clarity, your crown. For some of you, your crown chakra is pulling on you because it's like the universe is nudging you to break away from an old pattern way of thinking or viewing something. So the universe is trying to get you to like step outside the box. You understand? If you was normally somebody where you run around and do everything, the universe is kind of nudging you to team up with some people. And that way it's not just you running around, you can have other people running around. But whoever this is, or whatever situation this is, somebody knows that how they talk to you or respond to you it's a very, like, I don't want to open up and, you know, put everything out there, then you turn around and you make fun of it, or you turn around and you take it as a joke. So whoever this is that sees what you saying and told them about holding on to money is playing out. You walked away and you're getting ready to have a breakthrough, my collective, because whoever this is, they didn't want to believe it. They thought, like, you know, it's just hearsay, like, you know, no, it's not like that, until somebody actually looked at what's going on. We got the Six of Swords, an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. I don't have to be an air sign. I got air in a chart. So it's like somebody wants to know, like, did you go forward? Are you going forward? Because y'all got somebody, they still holding on. I don't know who this is, but they are still holding on. They know they arrogant, though, whoever this is. They're very arrogant. Somebody understands now that when you was either buying or providing certain things, you know, you was really doing the best that you can with whatever money you was making. Okay, somebody is really, like, whatever experience somebody went through, either without you or with someone else, it helped them out because they needed this experience. Because sometimes you need a different experience with somebody else, especially if you're around somebody that's not compatible, that doesn't match your energy, somebody that is not understanding you at the time. And there's nothing wrong with that. So for some of you out here, you are going to have a breakthrough. You are going to go forward. We got the Queen of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. You don't have to be a water sign. They got water in their chart. So you're very calm and intuitive, or you could have this particular energy around you. Because what's going on is it could seem like things are very stagnated. Some of y'all could be feeling like you can't catch a break. And the universe is letting you know you will catch a break, because usually the more you get bombarded with certain things, you'll start thinking more differently. So even if uncomfortable situations are causing, I don't wish stress on anybody. I would tell anybody, please try to avoid stress. Please try to avoid getting high blood pressure and having strokes. But if a situation can make you uncomfortable and motivate you to make you want to get comfortable, you may want to look at that from a different perspective. This could have been a situation, a family relative, an ex-love, or a friend, but you being removed or walking away from somebody was for you to see how much talent you really got. You needed it. And the experience may not have been the way you thought it was going to be, but you staying calm, you able to tap in more intuitively with yourself and with those around you and places around you. It was to like heighten your awareness and to help you out even in a very difficult time, because nobody don't want to deal with anybody that's like talking arrogant and nasty. And you walking away showed that, hey, you know, that's it. You're not tolerating that, because some of you out here, somebody wanted you to be heartbroken and sad, and it's like, no, you are Six of Swords. Things may not be moving forward right now. Some of y'all got somebody in their feelings or in their thoughts like, can they move forward with you? Will you move forward with them? Are you not? Like, somebody is questioning a lot, but they know they arrogant. So whoever this is that doesn't give straightforward answers, and they definitely are not dealing with their own feelings, they're not going to be ready to come towards you, because you had to walk away from somebody for somebody to understand that arrogant behavior or inconsistency is not what it is. And the energy I'm picking up on is the relationship wasn't based off of money. It was based off of a thought approach. How somebody talked to you, how somebody considered you, how somebody definitely, it was a lack in something. So you walking away kind of show like, hey, look, you know, I'm not going to aggravate you or argue with you, but I am not going to be begging you to be there or to spend time or to acknowledge or to take in consideration that, you know, you don't realize my feelings is hurt, and you may not care, but you know what? I care my feelings is hurt. So you showed somebody that in a nice way. You staying calm is the best thing you can ever do, because what's going on is that Knight of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, you don't have to be a water sign. I got one chart. You're not tolerating nobody that's untrustworthy, unreliable, undependable, that can't be there for you. You're not doing it. You don't need nobody in your life that it's okay to call on you, but you can't call on them. You don't need nobody in your life that, God forbid, if you get sick, go to the hospital or catch a cold, they're not there for you. Or they make excuses, or they kind of treat you as like, yeah, whatever, you know, I get to you when I feel like getting to you. You can't be tolerating that kind of behavior. I don't care what age, what stage you are at life, don't do that. Because that sets a boundary of a level of disrespect you are taking. We got the Hangman here, Major Arcana. So some of y'all are being guided to know you are not going to be sacrificing. Some of y'all definitely don't want to hang out with somebody that's untrustworthy, that is arrogant, that comes off as if like what you're going through means nothing. So whoever this is that's questioning, are you guys are going to go forward, they know they're the cause of why you disconnected from them. They know it. They're not stupid. Somebody know that you don't need them for their money. Somebody also know that even though you don't need them for their money, they didn't have to act or talk or mistreat you or kind of just abandon you because it could have been a third party involved. So for some of you out here, whoever this is that gets around somebody else, they start treating you differently. They start pulling back their energy. They're not calling or texting as much. They definitely show that when whoever else come around will get more. Now, I don't even want to say favoritism, but they'll get more of them than you will. So you had to set a boundary to let it be known you will walk away. You're not tolerating and you're not arguing or causing conflict, but you're not going to tolerate someone just giving you arrogant attitude. And then because you're not submitting to them, they will treat somebody else better than you and kind of dismiss you in a very subtle way. You're not tolerating that. So because of some of you out here, y'all got an air sign, a water sign, or an earth sign. This is what they're known for doing. And if you don't catch on to it, you'll kind of keep going through the same cycles. So whoever this is that doesn't want to close out a cycle, they going through an experience, or they went through an experience where they saw like, okay, things are a bit different. And yes, somebody's seeing that whatever you said about holding on to money with that Four of Pentacles, they are experiencing it, or they about to experience it. So for some of you out here, you're being guided to know that you are not going to be around anyone that definitely is not grounded within themselves, or have a very arrogant attitude towards money and don't appreciate how hard you worked for your money. You're not doing it. So whoever is I don't want to say took you for granted, but they really showed how you don't really mean that much to them. You walking away. Some of y'all are being guided to know Four of Pentacles in reverse, Three of Swords. Somebody is about to be heartbroken. They try to do it to you, and the universe is warning you. Like, somebody keeps trying to set you up or set you back where you won't be able to go forward. And the universe wants you to know that whatever's making you uncomfortable or whatever happened, let that go. I'm going to give y'all an example. I was with TikTok. I had to get a new phone and download the app all over again. TikTok turned around and deleted my whole account. You understand what I'm saying? So, like, I was trying to log back in and reset the password. The app TikTok turned around and said, Nita's Colada 71 account does not exist. Mind you, I didn't even care about the earnings that was there. You understand what I'm saying? But I had to reach out to TikTok support and let them know, like, please tell all the sellers that sent me samples my account has been deleted by the app. I am no longer on TikTok, and I don't feel bad about it. I'm sharing that with the collective to let you know that unexpected, unforeseen events is going to happen in life. The universe will want you to start thinking outside the box and making connections and networking with people that's going to add on to you and what it is you're trying to do. You get what I'm saying? So as much as I lost those earnings, I lost all them followers, the reason why I don't care is because I'm the kind of person, anybody that really know me know, like, I'm on to another business adventure now. I knew I wasn't going to stay with TikTok forever. TikTok was a push, though, to help me practice and to show me, like, hey, look, you know, as a content creator, this is what it is. This is what's going on. And it was something, TikTok was something to add to a resume and to get a little practice in promoting things. Two of Swords in reverse. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini don't have to be in there. Sun and Gap here in their chart. The universe is letting you know, my collective, don't be closed off. Don't be indecisive about what you want. So for those of you that do automatic writing or journal writing or manifestation or prayer manifestation, the universe is letting you know, please be clear and exact detail. What do you want? We'll work on our end. You take action on what it is you want. Because I know for me, there's a new business that I want and I'm going to have. You understand? And I wanted this business before the incident with me getting a new phone and TikTok completely kicking me out. I didn't violate no guidelines. My performance score was amazing and I didn't do nothing wrong, but just like that, it's gone. I'm sharing this with you, my collective, to let you know that whoever or whatever situation is that is like, it just seems like you're not catching a break. It's unexpected, you know, like you could be dealing with somebody where like, you don't know when they're going to call and text and you can't sit there and wait to find out or be waiting or staying up all night to see are they going to call and text you. You know what I'm saying? Sorry about the noise in the background. You can't sit up there and let a situation cause you to miss out on new opportunities And don't let setbacks cause you to mentally not go forward. Because Six of Swords in the verse is like, it's time for you to go forward. Some of y'all got an air sign, an earth sign, or a water sign. They're questioning, is something still connected, but yet it might be a third party involved. So you don't need someone or a situation in your life where somebody feel comfortable, like, you know, I'll make room for you, or I'll have feelings for you when I feel like having feelings for you. You don't need uncertainty in your life. You are going to have a breakthrough. And for some of you out here, somebody don't have no choice but to understand that the universe is going to bring balance to a situation. So if you are innocent in a situation, I am so sorry about the noise in the background, my collective. Sorry about that. But I'm so sorry about that. Some of y'all need to know that Two of Swords is like, don't you be closed off, and don't overthink and don't overstress yourself. And there's ways to get around arrogant people. I'm somebody, I've learned that if I got to work with somebody that's arrogant, number one, I don't have time to have a lot of conversation with you. I'm here to get what I need or what I want out of a situation, and I'm going to go forward. I'm not about to sit here and nitpick, argue, debate with you. And it's like, number one, I can already see that you arrogant. I already see that your mouth is a problem. I'm not here to entertain that. I am somebody, I've learned throughout life, whatever I'm trying to get done, I still got to get done. And if I have to work with you, I will get along with you. Not because I'm a sucker or because I'm tolerating, but I'm only tolerating to get what it is I want. So for some of you out here, you've shown somebody that you'll walk away because you're not going to keep tolerating them treating you like the bottom of their shoe. You're not. We got the Four of Swords in Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Don't have to be an air sign. I got in the chart. Something is going to get laid to rest. Someone doesn't have no choice but to accept the fact that a cycle is being closed out. You're not tolerating untrustworthy people. You're not going forward with like, some of y'all had somebody in your energy, they wanted you to go forward based off of assumption and not facts. And the universe wants you to know, my collective, you need to know truth and facts. Not assumptions, not how to say it? Not speculation. You need to know the facts, meaning like, you need to know exactly what's going on with you. And then whoever this is that can't give you straightforward answers and mean what they say what they mean, and they know that they're kind of treating you a funny way, you're going to have to let them be. You chasing, arguing, questioning, acting like somebody is going to change for you, that is not going to happen. It's not. Whoever needed to go through this experience without having a hard time holding on to money, you got to let them go through that experience. Because it's either going to make them, teach them, or get them to crumble. You understand what I'm saying? And what's going on is that you are going to have a breakthrough. Your crown chakra is letting you know that there is a blessing in some type of chaos you could be dealing with right now. So this could be a situation or an individual. Try to take out of whatever you can in an experience, but please hang out with other people and get other people involved. Everybody is not going to get along with everybody. That's just life. If you ever had a job, you ever had to work with people, if you ever had to hang out with people, if you ever had to be in groups of people that, it's like, I know my personality ain't compatible. Like, you might not like the way they think. The universe is letting you know. We get it, but you are here to get something done. You understand what I'm saying? You staying calm and distancing yourself from untrustworthy people you can't rely on, people that are not there for you, is going to open up your energy to reliable people that you can rely on, people that will be there for you, people that will make you a priority even with everything going on in their life. You understand? You deserve that. You do not deserve to be around people that is only convenient or benefit for them. and you're really not getting what you really need out of a situation or a person. So for some of you out here, you being guided to know that something is going to get laid to rest. Four of Swords is like you need to meditate and think about something. Six of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, sign to be a fire sign. They got fire in their chart. There ain't no public recognition. Some of y'all need to learn that no matter how good of a person you are, or how reliable you are, or how much you be there for somebody or someone, they're not going to give you that back. You don't need to give nobody no recognition that's not giving you that back. There's some of you out here, you being guided to know that you not speaking on a situation, you're going to be fine. So it's like instead of focusing on the negative of it, I would tell anybody, if you can, try to like get your mind this way. Focus on how you could like connect and rebuild in a different way, because anything you do in life, there ain't no certainties. You understand what I'm saying? We got the King of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Don't have to be a water sign. I got wood in their chart. Some of y'all got somebody that's not intuitive, that's emotionally very unstable, somebody that definitely is not good at processing their feelings, and you need to be mindful of that. So some of y'all got somebody with like, you know, they want to hold on to you, but they can't because they got somebody else already. So it's like they started a new connection and now they're kind of stuck. But yet their feelings are still stuck with whatever connection they had with you. You don't ever want to be with somebody like that. So Six of Wands, some of y'all are being guided to know that you are never going to receive the recognition or the credit that you deserve, and it should teach you not to overwork or overwhelm or be overexerting yourself with people, places, and situations that is not making you happy. Queen of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, sign to be a fire sign. They got fire in their chart. So you're being guided to know that you will be taking action. You could be embodying both the Queen of Cups and the Queen of Wands energy. Queen of Wands energy is definitely action orientated, and the Queen of Cups is like emotionally calm, intuitive, empathetic for yourself. Okay? So you need to understand that you need to focus on you. Okay? You need to definitely make sure that you have a plan even when people don't work out or when situations don't work out. Because what's going on is that you told somebody it was hard to hold on to money and they looked at you as if like, what? Huh? And what's going on is you had to walk away from somebody for them to go through it and see like, okay, it's really a real thing. I'm having like somebody is admitting that whatever you told them is playing out for them. They're having a hard time holding on to money. And the sad part is like whoever didn't believe you when you say, hey, when you go into the store, yo, the price of sugar, like, you know, the more money you make, it's not getting anywhere. Unless you're somebody that is somewhere where like the money you make somewhere else, make here can go somewhere else where the cost of living is not as high. Even businesses are feeling losses due to export-import goods. You understand? People that are not making a lot of money, or even people that are making salaries, they're going through it because the cost of things has gone up. So for some of you out here, you being guided to know that you walking away from somebody, as much as it had the hurt part of the noise in the background, this was needed for you to be able to tap into your talents and for you to see that you can go forward without somebody being there for you or financially supporting you. You needed to see that. Because for some of you out here, somebody wanted you to believe that, you know, you can't, you're just, however you view finances is something wrong with you. And now that they're going through it, it's a problem. We got the Empress card here in reverse major arcana. Somebody cannot give birth to new ideas. They was trying to stop you from giving birth to a new idea. And the universe is letting you know it's still going to happen for you. You understand? Because you're somebody that is not afraid to take risks. You're not just taking irresponsible risks where it's jeopardizing everything and you just fall apart. The universe is reassuring you that even if you can't give birth to new ideas at this time, start networking with some people, get some people involved where you can get help. You understand what I'm saying? Without you having to ask or nag or be bothered. So here, I'll share this with you guys. Like, I was able to reach out to some people, and one of the things I appreciated is like, I'm somebody that knows how to like fix up my resume, but I reached out to a woman that put me on, and this woman was able to just do a hard draft copy to say, okay, this is what it is. And then what goes on now is that I think AI looks at people's resume. So you usually, if you apply for a job, you need to know what to put in order to attract the AI to generate an interview depending on what field you're going in. You understand? I'm a little bit different. I'm somebody, I have learned to keep a resume ready, but I'm somebody with like, I like entrepreneurship. That's why I like having certain licenses. The next business that I want will require me to have a license with like, you know, a license or even paperwork where like, you know, I'm in charge. It's me you answer to. You understand? So for some of you out here, you're being guided to know that right now you may feel like things are not moving forward. You're going to have to put energy into whatever it is you want to do. Because some of y'all could be like, yo, I'm putting energy and you're not getting nowhere. And that's a part of the process. You will get a million no's before you get a yes. Take it from someone like me that's in the state of New York City, and I am apartment hunting for a brand new 1-bedroom apartment. Okay? It is not easy, but I'm not going to give up. So some of y'all need to know that this experience or whatever you going through was to help you. We got the Emperor card here, Aries energy, authority. Some of y'all are being guided to know that if you really want authority, if you really want to do something, if you collaborate with other people, it will work in your favor. So for instance, right, let's say I'm somebody, whatever I want to do, I would need a brick mason layer. Someone that got a brick mason certification that lay bricks to be a part of my team. Some of y'all are being guided that networking is about relieving all of the weight being on you. Go out there and make those connections. You understand what I'm saying? Do not be afraid to understand or realize that it's okay to go through an experience, but you kind of waiting, wondering, and hoping on, stop. Don't do that to yourself. Because a lot of people waste a lot of their life in a lifetime. You waiting and hoping on someone or something, and it's not going to come through. It's like you're lying to yourself. So the universe don't want you to do that. Some of y'all could have been dealing with somebody with like, they was trying to get you to lie to yourself so you would just be available for them whenever it's convenient for them. And the universe is looking like, don't do that. Why are you lying to yourself? Really take a good inventory on your reality. Really look at what's going on around you. Really look at who's there for you, and really look at what direction your life is going in. And I tell anybody, like, if you can't be honest with yourself or see that, okay, you know, things are not going according to plan, then you need to take a look at yourself and say, okay, what do I need to do? We got the King of Swords and Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. I don't have to be in there. So they got your any chart. Some of y'all are being guided to know that a logic approach is needed. Whatever you trying to do and whatever you trying to get done, it gotta be like, for instance, right? The new business I want, along with all the other businesses I already have, you need to write out a business budget plan. How much is it going to cost to start this business? How much is going to be needed to make this business successful, to promote it, to certify it, to advertise it, to, you know, savings for when this business is not making money now? How are you going to set up these new accounts? You understand what I'm saying? Where is the startup for when this business is not making anything? Where is that going to come from? So the universe is nudging you that the uncomfortable situation or the difficulties, the obstacles, the added stress that you might be feeling from someone or an environment or whatever's going on with you, let that shit motivate you and push you. Somebody doing you wrong, let the shit motivate you. If you feel like the universe did you wrong, let the universe motivate you to be like, you know what, it's cool. I'm not mad. I'm going to go get it another way now. You understand? You got people that get fed up and then they get stuck. Real motherfuckers don't do that. You get fed up, you get motivated. So it's like, if I'm fed up with something, I'm motivated. There's a part of me that's like, nah, I'm tired now. Let me make sure I work on a plan so that way you can't have this like, I give it to you, take it from you. Give it to you, I'm not doing that. So for some of you out here, instead of you look at someone or something or a situation as a failure, get some motivation and some inspiration and let that shit push your ass. Anybody that know me know I start alchemizing energy real quick because it's like I could realize that I'm tired of doing everything by myself. Now I'm ready to network and make the right networking connections and try to, and not even try, but I'll get certain people involved now to say, all right, this is what I'm trying to do. Where do you think you could fit in at? Or how can we benefit one another? You understand what I'm saying? So usually I'm somebody, if I'm looking for a brick mason layer, someone that lay bricks, I done did a research for this brick mason layer on like, okay, this is where you can get cheap bricks from at a discounted price. You can work with this company over here. Like, you understand what I'm saying? I'm someone that I can bring something to the table that you will need either now or in the future or whatever it is you're trying to do, or depending on what it is we doing to come together, and you let me know, hey, look, I need X, Y, and Z. I'm the kind of person, if I could put you with the people of power, I'll do that. You understand what I'm saying? Because you got some people, you're networking with people, and then it's like y'all not balancing each other out. So if I'm networking with somebody, at the end of the day, it's like the universe will want you to understand that networking with others is to help you, but it's also to bring balance into your life. It's not to hurt you, but you need balance. You need to know how to walk away from people, places, and things and be like, you know what? This is not serving me. You understand? This is not helping. This is not like guaranteed. You understand? Okay. So for some of you out here, if you want to have authority and you want to boss up, and you know, you gotta, I tell anybody, it takes a lot to have authority. Like, nothing's not easy. That's why when people have conversations with me or they say certain things to me, it's like, you know what? I can go do my own research and come back and say, that person is right. I really looked and saw what it take, what's going on, what's going to need to be done. I heard some numbers. You understand what I'm saying? So for some of you out here, it's like the universe will want you to have that plan together now, and definitely see how you can make things work in your favor, and understand that there's not no certainty, but there is a way to solidify the plan to be like, okay, look, I'm going to do this first. And as I'm doing this first, now I'm going to get some people to come on in and help me with this. This is the big one. You understand? I also realize that a budget would be needed. And for some of you out here, even with a budget already in place, shit happens. We got the strength card here, Leo energy. So for some of you out here, you are learning how to use your inner strength in situations of aggravation and losses. The more you keep taking enough losses, your ass is going to get motivated. Two of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, not to be a fire sign. They got fire in each other. So for some of you out here, you are definitely looking for a more solid connection. You are definitely looking for more solid people. But you need to make sure that whatever you do, it's like solid. So I tell anybody, get it in writing. I'm somebody, I believe in getting things in writing, so that way it's like, you cannot tell me X, Y, and Z. You can't sit there and catch me off guard, because it's like, I have it in writing. from whoever I need it in writing from. So some of y'all are being guided to know the universe is about to teach somebody how to use their inner strength. Because you're not connecting with anybody that's emotionally and unstable and detached and don't see nothing wrong with it. Untrustworthy, unreliable, you're not doing it. Three of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, not to be a fire sign. They got fire and trust. So some of y'all being guided to know that your ship's not coming in right now. It's okay. You'll be fine. Whatever situation may have been an obstacle for you or a setback for you, you're going to have to realize you're going to have to figure it out. You understand? So I'm somebody, if I lose something, I'm on to the next one. If something didn't pan out the way I thought it was going to pan out, I'm on to the next one. I'm somebody, like you. I'm just that kind of person. I make sure before, I don't know when my losses is coming, but I do due diligent research and I talk to the right people to make sure, like, is this going to go in my favor? I make sure of it. Because there's some of you out here, you might be taking a loss and the universe is reassuring you that you're going to have to figure something out. And it's okay. It's not the end of the world. But don't let it cause you to be stuck, or because you're not having a breakthrough, or whoever this is that's not treating you right, cause you to look at everybody like everybody going to mistreat you. Everybody is not walking around with a black-hearted, arrogant, emotionally detached type of energy, attitude, or spirit. There are still good people out there in the world. There are still people out there in the world that will work with you and help you and be there for you. You understand what I'm saying? So whoever this is that is now experiencing what you said, don't rub it in their face, but don't sit up there and be wasting your time with someone or somebody that there's no certainty with them because of a third party. So if you know somebody will push you to the side for somebody else, you gotta leave them alone. Six of Pentacles, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, not to be an Earth sign, they got birth in their chart. Some of y'all need to know that. Don't worry about balance of equal give and take. In life, you're never gonna get back what you put out. That's just how it goes. And if you're putting out looking to get back something, then you shouldn't be putting out. So Six of Pentacles is like charity and gifts. Some of y'all are being guided to know that there ain't no balance of equal give and take in a connection. And this is why you have to lay something to rest, because you cannot be there for someone or a group of people that's not gonna think of you and give you back that same energy. And that's just how life goes. People are not gonna think of you and be there for you. Or you must understand that if you don't bring balance to a situation, it's not gonna be balanced. So I'm the kind of person at the end of the day, it's like, I don't worry about balance and equal give and take. I know what type of individual I am. Anybody that ever studied me or pay attention to me, they really know who I am. I have a low tolerance for shit. I don't argue. I don't scream. I do none of that. I get real quiet. I don't do too well with I gotta explain to you what's going on, or I gotta keep telling you I don't like how I'm being treated. I don't submit to that. Okay? So for some of you out here, you're being guided to know that you're going to be fine. Moon card here. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Don't have to be a water sign. They got wood in each chart. So you're learning how to see through the illusion. You also learning that whatever you're trying to do, keep it to yourself. You don't need to be telling nobody your next business project. You should only be telling those your next business project unless they're going to add on to you, help you, or help you conserve so you could build up for it. And even then, you may want to keep certain things to yourself. You do not need to sit up there and keep telling everybody your whole hand and everything you got planned and what you got going on, because that's how people can kind of like, throw you off, or things start happening suddenly. So you're being guided to know that just keep things to yourself. You're going to be all right. You understand? It's like you're gonna be fine. You don't need to sit up there. I can't tell you how to feel, but I would say try not to get stuck and get motivated. You understand? So if something didn't work out, do something else. The High Priestess here, Cancer energy. So for some of you out here, somebody doesn't use their intuition. Somebody is not intuitive. Somebody definitely is not as savvy or assertive as you are. So whoever this is that is arrogant, they mistreat you, and they're aware that they mistreat you, you just gotta leave them alone. We got the Hierophant here, Taurus energy, Major Arcana. So some of y'all are being guided to know, be committed to what it is that you want, what's gonna make you happy. Don't change your commitments or change what it is you want to please other people. Don't. Because a lot of people are walking around doing that. They start changing what they want out of life to accommodate others. Stop doing that. Because for some of you out here, anybody that do that, I'll be looking at somebody so like, you really going to just give up on what it is you want to make other people happy, and then nobody ain't coming back around to make you happy and give you what you want? You a fool. I ain't doing it. So for some of you out here, you need to be committed and realize that people are not going to stop their life for you or be there for you the way you are for them. We got the Star card here in reverse, Major Arcana. Aquarius energy. So you don't really need no spiritual guidance, but there ain't no healing to a situation, and it was meant to go that way. But just because you're not getting healing out of a situation, don't alternate what it is you want for yourself and what it is you want to do. So I'll give y'all an example. No matter how much I go through, I'm not alternating what I want. Me and the universe I done threw it to the universe and let the universe know, like, this is what I want. I don't even got to pray about it anymore because it's set in stone with me. So for some of you, you're being guided to know that you don't need to give anybody no attention that has a change of heart towards you. Someone that would assume something about you and it's really them. Somebody that definitely would never admit that they was the cause of why y'all disconnected. We got the Sun card here. Leo energy, Major Arcana, so illumination, happier times, like you being guided to know like you're gonna be okay. But if you want to be someone that's in an authoritative position, you're going to have to do what you need to do. You can't say you want to be in an authoritative position and you still settling for what's going on in your reality or people or situations where like there's no balance. And that's a part of life. You're never going to get equal balance of give and take. You never usually meet people that is good-hearted as you or as understanding as you or will give and do the way you do. That's a part of life. So that's why the universe wants you to find balance, to be like, it's okay to be a little bit empathetic, but all of that, you overly doing it, don't do it. You understand? You giving recognition to the wrong people, stop doing that. We got the Five of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. It's not to be a fire sign. They got fire in their chart. You see this big fight breaking out? You have nothing to do with that. So for some of you out here, you're taking action to prepare. And the universe wants you to do that. Five of Wands is a take action preparation card. Some of y'all got people that they so busy fighting and arguing. Sorry to say, whoever somebody's arguing with, not that it gives an excuse, but they cannot focus on you right now because they too busy arguing with someone or somebody that gives them a hard time. So that's like part of the reason why somebody could be arrogant is because whoever they live with, go home to, or whoever they deal with on a regular basis, it brings out the worst in them. And the universe is like, you don't deserve that energy. You don't deserve to be around somebody where like they're constantly comparing you, judging you, making your life a living hell, comparing you to others, or doing things to you that they do to somebody that they live with or they connected to. You're not tolerating that. So for some of you out here, somebody's a little bit surprised that no matter how much they put you through, you still ain't tolerating it. Yeah. Temperance card here, Sagittarius energy, major arcana. So you need to try a different approach. Patience is needed in the situation, but the universe is letting you know, take a different approach. If you really not happy with your life or what's going on or how things are transpiring, only you could change that. You understand what I'm saying? I know I'm somebody, I don't do a lot of hollering and talking. It's like, once I don't want to be bothered, I'm working on the next plan. It's my life. I don't do too well. I'm not nagging. I'm not a begging kind. I don't do none of that. Anybody that really know me know, like, I don't be begging and nagging nobody for nothing. You understand what I'm saying? For some of you out here, you being guided to know that you gonna be all right. We got the Nine of Pentacles, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. Not to be an Earth, Sun, that got birthday chart. So whoever this is that is not grounded in their finances, not sitting pretty, the universe is letting you know, if you don't like sitting pretty, what are you gonna do about it? Anybody that know me know, like, I find a way, one way or another, or I start teaming up with people that could lead me into the opportunity for me to get what I want. I'm not that person that sit around and be crying and boo-hooing or waiting on somebody for something to fall out the fucking sky. That's not who I am. So Nine of Pentacles, if you not sitting pretty, you not happy what's going on, only you could change it. You understand? And the universe could be looking at you like, they see everything going on around you. They see what's stressing you. They see who's stressing you. But some of you out here, somebody's independence is being threatened. And they're not going to tell you this to your face. So somebody is threatening to kick out somebody. It's a lot of arguing and fighting. I don't know who keep popping up at somebody's house starting arguments. But whoever somebody live with, they told them like, yo, whoever keep popping up here, tell them stop popping up here. You understand what I'm saying? This could be anybody. And somebody told somebody that like, yo, stop popping up, stop playing tough, stop starting drama with people or someone and then acting like you're going to get results. Because some of y'all are dealing with somebody who like, they like to start drama, they like to start problems, they think it's cute and nobody ain't feeling it. You understand what I'm saying? Let's see, what's the oracle message? So some of y'all are being guided to know, like, you don't need to give recognition to everything that's wrong. You need to go take action to fix it the best way you know how. But some of you out here, you're not meant to be waiting on somebody. Okay, somebody's crying over you, sad, hurting, upset. Y'all got somebody crying. I don't know who this is that's crying. They're crying over you. So y'all got somebody, they crying over you. They're real, I mean, they don't be crying when they mistreating you. So please don't let somebody's tears cause you to now get all mushy. I can't tell you how to feel, but anybody that know me know, like, I don't do, tears do not be moving me. It don't, because I'm somebody, I come from the real world where like, yo, tears don't mean nothing to the real world. The real world be looking like, screw you and your tears. So somebody's crying over you, same shit a different day. Some of y'all are being guided to know if you're the one at home crying, talking about it's the same shit a different day, you need to change that. So if your feelings is too involved with someone, you need to go meet some new people and get some new feelings. If you're unhappy with a certain life situation or a person or whatever this is, only take what resonates. Crying is not going to solve what needs to be done. That's like, you know, I can't tell nobody how to cope and deal, but I can share this with you. Crying is not going to make things move any faster. Crying is not going to make someone or somebody stay or feel sorry for what they did or how they treated you. Like, that ain't going to work. So you're going to have to grow some alligator skin. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not trying to be harsh or cold when I say that. I'm being real when I say that. Because you got some people, they start crying and then it's like, How long are you going to keep crying? I'm that kind of person. Once I cry and you ignore my tears, you ain't never got to worry about me again. Finished fishing for comments. So for some of you out here, somebody was fishing for comments. They're not doing that no more because it's like, it's over. That's it. Some of y'all disable the comments on your social media platforms where nobody can't comment. So now somebody can't be fishing for comments. We got the talking shit. So for some of you out here, somebody is going to stop talking shit because what's going on is that whatever miscommunication or whoever this is that said like, no, it ain't that holding on. You said you sold somebody's son about holding on to money and they took that shit as a joke. And now they live in that shit. Now when they go to the store to buy sugar or when they go to buy certain things, oh, they fucked up. When they women go to buy pads or feminine products, that shit is more than $50 now. So somebody has to cut back on a certain way of how they was living, and the universe did that to let somebody know nicely that all that shit somebody was saying about the collective, how you just wasting the money. Now the fucking money ain't going nowhere. How about that? So somebody can't talk shit. Somebody definitely can't say you are the reason why shit is still the same, because you done walked away. You understand what I'm saying? But they still, it's like they still got feelings, but they got somebody else in their face that they chose over you. We got impersonator. Somebody cannot impersonate your energy. Somebody cannot copy you or be you. Somebody can't do nothing that you do. So somebody can't impersonate you because it's like whatever access that they have, they can't do it. We got fake smiles. So for some of you out here, pardon the noise, my collective. Somebody's finding out that somebody's walking around fake smiling and they're worried about their livelihood. They're worried about their overhead. They're worried about how they're going to hold on to money. So it's like, if I'm not making a whole lot of money and now I'm fighting with the person I live with, how the hell am I going to be able to save money? And then every time I look, because whoever lived with somebody, they scream and they always need more money. And with some of you, my collective, this person takes that shit out on everybody. You don't even need somebody for their money. It's like you wanting something sentimental is too much to ask for. Okay. Legal issues. So for some of you out here, you're not going to have no legal issues. You understand? Some of y'all are being guided to know what's right is right, what's wrong is wrong. So something is going to go in your favor. You understand what I'm saying? We got dusted off. So for some of you out here, you dusting it off. Whoever this is that's crying, they not dusting it off. I'm leaving. We got the hustling, making it rain, focus on money, getting it. So for some of you out here, the universe is letting you know, like, they see what you're going through. They see that you've been getting hit with a loss after a loss after a loss. And it's like, you better start hustling. Go get it. Figure it out. You understand what I'm saying? Like, don't let what you lost or what happened, whatever's not in your control, cause you now to start, getting comfortable with just lacking. Anybody that know me know I don't do well with that. It's like, I'll find another way to get it. It's life. I be damn, I sit up here and be crying and boo-hooing or like start looking at like the shit that went wrong. I'm looking like, what can I do to make some shit go right? So for some of you out here, get ready to start hustling. You understand what I'm saying? I hate you. Threatening, intimidating. So for some of you out here, you're not threatened or intimidated by life or stress, aggravations, or whatever somebody did to make you uncomfortable. If anything making you uncomfortable is fighting for you to get comfortable. You understand? it's like, you know, threatening and intimidating ain't gonna work with you. But you do need to hustle and do what you need to do. We got a spiritual hater. So for some of you out here, somebody find out you're not a spiritual hater. You're not the person that get mad and emotional and now you just throwing fucking bay leaves and herbs around and shit. Cause I be looking at somebody like, what the fuck are you doing? How dare you do a fucking spell or a potion on somebody? And it's like, cause you're emotional, you fucking angry? Shit. I'd have made me some fucking rice water for my hair. Man, listen, I'd have been making whatever, like, I'm that kind of person, like, I don't believe in projecting negativity or doing spells and rituals. It's like, that ain't who the fuck I am. Because if you're going to call yourself hustling or trying to alchemize losses, you can't be dishing out, projecting negative energy on somebody and sabotaging them. Because that shit going to come back to you in your hustle. You understand? So that's like if you sabotage somebody purposely or you kept doing something to somebody and now you go hustle, somebody might come stick you up and rob you for your whole pack. Because you was over here with the jar and the herbs and the spices and the bay leaves and writing the name down 4 times. Everybody be looking like, our business is fucked up because you over here sending spells and calling on ancestor witches that we, like, you know, I don't even fuck with. You fuck with. I don't even fuck with them. You understand what I'm saying? So for some of you out here, you're not a spiritual hater. You will be hustling to get whatever it is that you need to get. You know, take it from me. I'm somebody that's working on new apartment, going back to school, and a whole nother motherfucking business to go on top of everything I got going on. That's just who I am. We got love on the brain, dreaming, fantasizing, daydreaming, nostalgic. So somebody got love on the brain. I don't know who this is that got love on the brain, but how can they have love on the brain and there's always a third party? Somebody is always, they're a little promiscuous by nature. And it's like, you don't even question it. You don't say nothing. You don't even get mad. But it's like, you know, like I tell anybody, if you know you promiscuous, you need to be honest. Like, don't be sitting up there waiting on somebody or letting somebody mislead you. You understand what I'm saying? I'm the kind of person, like, once you tell me what position I stand in, it's like, that's the fuck it. I'm not going to be killing myself. You know what I mean? If you tell me I'm your friend, I'm your friend. I don't get jealous. I don't care who I see you with, what go on. I will fuck around and act like I don't know you, like, ugh. You know what I mean? I don't want that drama, and I don't want nobody coming towards me because I don't want to hurt nobody's feelings. I don't want to do that. I'm not that kind of person. Like, I got too much I don't want to do. But some of y'all need to know, like, hustling. And when I say about hustling don't mean you got to get out there and you flipping packs. Hustling could be like, okay, this is what's going to go on. You're going to utilize what went wrong to go in your motherfucking favor. You understand? Or you going to team up with some people that could put you on to something that could say, hey, look, it may not be a lot, but it's a little jump start to help you out as you go along your way. You understand what I'm saying? Like, don't sit up there and take for granted even the littlest offers, because every little bit does count. But at the end of the day, if you know you tired and you frustrated and you're not happy at a level of where you at, only you could change that shit. Because you got some people, they say they tired and then they be looking like a fucking statue and shit. They just stay in the same goddamn level of life. And everybody can say, like, you're not tired? I know I get tired. I don't even get mad. I get tired. And I look for ways to handle it. So for some of you out here, hustling is going to be your best bet. You understand what I'm saying? And it's going to work out for you. Because there are people you're going to meet along the way that they're not going to want to see you lacking. Oh my God. Knave of Swords, an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini don't have to be in there. So I got here in their chart. So whatever you're about to do or whatever help or whatever connections you're about to make, people are not going to be in a rush to have sex with you. You understand what I'm saying? There's decent people out there in the world that will help you from the heart. You understand? So for some of you out here, an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, you don't need to be in a rush to have sex with anybody. But some of y'all need to know that Six of Swords, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini don't have to be in there. So I got here in the chart. So you will be moving forward. Okay? Because the Six of Swords is like, you gotta move forward. Anybody, let me tell you something, real hustlers do not sit up there and get stuck on the loss. They get stuck on how we gonna move this shit forward. You understand? Like, we get it. We know everything going on. We see it. How what we need to do, and who can we team up with to turn this shit around where we all can walk away some winners. I know I'm that type of hustler. You understand? I'm not a selfish hustler. I'm not greedy. I'm not looking to just take and not give back. I'm somebody with like, yo, if I team up with you, we both walk away as winners. I don't like to see people lose, because I'll be looking like, what the fuck did you do to lose? Like, what happened here? So for some of you, we got the Three of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Not to be a fire sign that got fire in their chart. You're gonna be all right. So for some of you out here, you being guided to know that you're gonna be okay. Three of Wands is like, you are not. King of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Not to be a water sign that got water in their chart. So you will not be over here just slobbing on pickles like it's a hobby. Okay, you don't have to do that. King of Cups is like empathetic, someone that wants to get to know you, somebody that wants to go forward with you, but wants you to go forward when you ready to go for it. So some of y'all is getting ready to meet somebody, but like they don't want you to feel uncomfortable with them. Some of y'all are being guided to know that it's time for you to understand it's time to move on. Like, you can't let some energy hold you back. Some of y'all got somebody with a King of Cup energy, or this is the King of Cups, or air sign or fire sign. They're very empathetic, but it's no rush. So y'all about to have somebody in your energy that they'll still look out for you. It's not based off of rushing whether or not, like, you have sex with them. This is somebody that's just like very empathetic. Some of y'all are definitely going to be I don't know who you coming in contact with, or whoever this is, but you're going to be all right. You understand what I'm saying? We got the Six of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Not to be a fire sign. They got fire in their charts. So some of y'all being guided to know with the Six of Wands, okay? You got opportunities that can come your way. You understand what I'm saying? So it's like, for instance, like, let's say, damn, what state that is? They say prostitution is legal. I can't think of the state. Where the Bunny Ranch is at? Is that Las Vegas? Is that Nevada? For some of you out here, I'm done. Y'all are being guided to know. Now, I'm not promoting you go start a bunny ranch. But what I am saying is that you need to start thinking outside the box. And some of y'all is going to meet somebody where they can, like, even put ideas in your head. Like, you ever thought about making your own sex toys? Or have you ever thought about taking running a couples sex retreat or something like that? Like, I know I started with the bunny ranch. I'm done. Some of y'all are being guided to know, like, whoever you about to meet somebody that they will add on, or at least give you an idea to kind of connect or to see the possibilities of what you're trying to do. So some of y'all are being guided to know, like, we got doctors that work with impotent people that can't get hard, women that have a hard time getting wet. You might have somebody that can let you know, like, do you want to team up with the medical field and now be able to provide a space for a doctor that wants a private practice outside of the hospital, that works with people, I hate money though, that works with people that are impotent? Do you want to work with a doctor or somebody that wants to run a mobile business where, hey, you can come on up to the truck, you can drop your lab results off, and then somebody will come and, like, the universe is letting you know, like, they get it. You are uncomfortable, but going into something needs to be a little more like, think about what could be missing from your plan, or how you could make the plan excuse me, better. You understand what I'm saying? That's like today I was outside. The NCA has a customer service mobile little truck that was outside serving customers. People were going up to that truck. You understand what I'm saying? So the universe is letting you know, like, look, there is a lot of opportunity and various of ideas that you could tap into, but you will want to tap into the right one where you know for sure it's guaranteed. So whoever you about to meet or whatever you about to do, whatever hustle you about to get going, think outside the box a little bit. You understand? That's like with me. I have a notary license. I can do notaries electronically, or I could be somebody that I move around, or I could set up shop. And anybody that know me know I'm not doing nothing until I move up out of here, because it's like, you know, it's hard to function when you are uncomfortable and when you don't have enough supplies and enough things. I tell anybody, when you run a business, if you're not equipped or have everything you need to run that business, don't do it. Don't lose it, but don't run out there and it's like now you became in demand and you can't live up to the demand. That is like, anybody can look and say like, so what the fuck you mean you ain't got no ink to notarize my shit? You know what I mean? Somebody might need an apostille notary. Oh God, real estate papers. Like, some of y'all are being guided to know, like, whatever you about to do, okay? We ain't gonna kill one either. You need to think outside the box just a little bit. You understand what I'm saying? So it's like, you don't need to be just, excuse me, like, stuck. And then for some of you out here, whatever you about to do, the universe is letting you know that hustling and changing your situation, if you want more comfortability, you're going to have to go get it. It's not going to be given to you. No. Nobody is not going to come along. The sky ain't going to open up and drop comfortability down on your ass. You're going to have to go get it. That's like, I'm somebody, when I get old, I'm going to be comfortable. Okay? Damn. I'm not walking around with this like, I'm getting old, I'm poor, and I'm stuck, and I can't. No, I'm getting older, and I'm not settling. I'm not. So some of y'all are being guided to know that think outside the box, but you need to think outside the box where you're not working hard, you working smart. You don't need to be overexhausting yourself. We got the 5 of Wands in reverse. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Not to be a fire sign. They got fire in their chart. So you are not thinking about having sex with somebody. Alright, because whoever this is, you're not comfortable. And anybody that really cares about somebody is going to know that you're not comfortable. So that's like, if I meet a man and I know his environment makes him uncomfortable, the last thing I'm gonna do is be asking like, when can I get some Bangkok? If anything, I'm gonna try to take your mind off of it. However I can. Taking you somewhere, spending time with you, trying to help with whatever concerns or needs that you're trying to deal with at the time. Because what happens is that people get overwhelmed and they get stagnant, they get caught up with the world. And I'm somebody, I'll be looking like, I don't give a damn. I know what I want, and when I want what I want, there ain't no stopping me. But some of y'all need to know that things are gonna be okay, but it's just time to like branch outside the box, because the stress and the uncomfortability is not to cause you to make irrational decisions or to be foolish or to follow anybody else. It's for you to look at yourself, look at your life and say, well, where am I going wrong? What can I do to fix it and separate some old energy out of your life? Because some of y'all got some ex-lover or somebody holding on to you. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, it's not going to work. You understand what I'm saying? So you will be hustling. Because, you know, it's like 4 of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, not to be a water sign. They got one in chart. Do not accept no offers that you are not comfortable with. So if you're not comfortable with doing something, if you're not happy with something, I would say don't do it. Because I would tell anybody that For you to just say yes based off of emotions or because of sex is very irresponsible. For you to turn around and not admit, but to tolerate or say yes to someone you really don't know like that, or a situation you don't really know like that, and you haven't done research and you're not prepared for outcomes, that's fucking irresponsible. Straight up. That's like somebody asking you to move to another state. It's like, you ain't do no research on that state. You ain't got no fucking car. What the fuck are you doing? You understand? Unless you gonna be somewhere where the buses is running, then you need to know what time the bus stop running. I tell anybody, I'll do business in other states, but all of that, I can't move when I want to move. Oh no. Like, anybody say like, you would never want to be somewhere where you ain't got transportation and where you live at don't provide transportation. It's like, that's a fucking double whammy. Queen of Pentacles, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, not to be an Earth, Sun, and birthday chart. So for some of you out here, you ain't gonna be so quick to want to take your clothes off, because it's like, whoever mistreated you or whoever kind of did you dirty, you setting some boundaries now. Like, part of noise in the background. It's like, you're not gonna be quick to just put the pineapple on the fucking table. It's like, usually when you go through some shit, it's like, no. So Queen of Pentacles in reverse, like, you deserve somebody that is going to be with you when you don't have no money. Nine of Swords, an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Don't have to be an air sign. They can have air in their chart. So some of y'all need to know with the Nine of Swords in reverse, in the upright, it's like, somebody is not going to tell you to their face that they got people, sucking on them. You understand what I'm saying? It's like, they don't want you sucking on them, but they got other people sucking on them. You understand what I'm saying? And somebody has a weird, twisted way of thinking. So whatever this third party situation, like whoever this is, that could be a sex addict, someone that's trying to cope with the fact of like, they're not ready for commitment and they want to run around and they don't want to really address, or they don't feel they need to address or deal anything with you because they put you in a category where like explanations is unnecessary. So whoever did this, it's like, you walking away is for you to go get out there, figure it out, tap into your highest potential, but to realize that you can't make everybody happy. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, you don't need to be around anybody that, sorry to say, they're not ready. They're not there. They're not, they're not going to change they head pieces or give up head pieces to just be with one person. Like, you got some people, they're not going to say that, but you need to understand that people get bored easily, and whoever's a damn sex addict, it's like, how you trying to get a sex addict to get rid of some head pieces. That's like you telling somebody to throw away their goddamn baseball collection. They look like, what? What the fuck are we doing? So some of y'all need to know that it's time to evolve, and it's okay to be stressed out. It's okay to cry. If you got somebody crying over you, they're crying over you because you wouldn't take their bullshit. They didn't try to make things right with you. They wasn't They wasn't honest. And the only reason why they could be crying is because you was the one that got away and you was meant to get away. Some of y'all was dealing with Freddy Krueger or Jason. It's like, you didn't see the nightmares, but you got the fuck out of Dodge before it happened. You get what I'm saying? So you being guided to know that you gonna be fine, but if you want something to change, you're gonna have to make this work. We got the 4 wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, not to be a fire sign. They got fire day chart in the reverse. So yeah, you might got a different perspective on marriage, or whoever this is that don't want to feel tied down or feel like I'm being committed, but I'm not happy being committed. Because for you to be tied down to somebody, you're gonna have to really accept what the fuck comes with them. You understand what I'm saying? Some people look at it as settling, and there's some people that look at it as real adult shit. Like, what you gonna do when you are no longer a pleasing or attractive to somebody? Or when you're not willing to do the nasty shit they want you to do. Like, when the fuck you gonna have that conversation? We'll wait. Because for some of you out here, it's like, I don't promote cheating, but I don't promote lying neither. It's like, if you know you got somebody and you can't give them what they want, you do better either letting them go and letting them get what they want, because you can't give it to them. You understand what I'm saying? So whoever this is that's not married or was not worth marrying, trust and believe you are not missing out, because you will never want to be with someone that's not honest. Like, people ain't gonna tell you like, yes, I am a sex addict. Your back can be turned and I am fucking the mailman or the mailwoman. Ain't gonna tell you that shit. Jesus Christ. So for some of you, we got the star card here, Aquarius energy. It's like, you know, somebody has strip club habits. Somebody definitely likes seeing new ass and titties. And this is a woman, she likes to see new shalongs swinging around and doing tricks for her. So for some of you out here, you being guided to know, like, if you know you can't deal with just a healing situation where it's just only sex and you get emotionally too attached, you don't need to have sex with this person. Because they are fucking other people and they're not going to tell you they fucking other people. You understand what I'm saying? We got the Sun card here, major arcana. So happiness, somebody could definitely be bisexual and they not telling you. So, you know, and nowadays you got people turning bisexual to survive. It's like, I ain't doing that shit. Anybody that know me know, like, I ain't even gonna say it here on YouTube what I would do, but it's like, I'm not turning bisexual to accommodate shit. I wouldn't give a fuck. I don't care. No. Oh my Jesus Christ. So some of y'all being guided to know that whoever this is that could be bisexual, they're not gonna tell you that. I'm done. They're not gonna sit there and tell you to your face like, I got bisexual tendencies. Or if the price is right, they will turn to the same sex. They're not going to do that. We got the Four of Pentacles, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. Not to be an Earth, Sun, and Cap, Earth in each chart. So, no foreplay, huh? Somebody is not a titty caresser. Somebody doesn't be sucking on titties. So for some of you out here, somebody believes if I take away a pleasure or something from you, you're gonna run back. And for some of you, you ain't running back, you're going forward. Okay? So Four of Pentacles is Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. Like, somebody can't hold on to your energy. We got the Knave of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. It's not to be a fire sign. They got fire in their chart. So your focus and your stresses is affecting your sex life. So if you so stressed out in your regular life, it is gonna affect your sex life. Some of y'all got somebody that whatever they said or why they said they walked away from you, their regular life is fucking up their stress life. So you was right about what you told them about. It was hard to hold on to money, and that is affecting somebody's sex life, because it's like, how you gonna do pay for play shit and you ain't got nothing to pay with? You know what I'm saying? And you know, unless they got chitty or shalongs on fucking credit, I'll be very surprised. You understand what I'm saying? But it's like, nobody don't want to walk around and you got a dick tab or a kitty tab. Goddamn. That says a lot. Like, you gotta, you know, you got twat lots walking around talking about you owed them from the last time and shit. Like, you know, that man, let me tell you something. That kitty bill and that dick bill, that's a new bill, man. That shit can get real expensive real quick. Jesus Christ. That says a lot. You understand what I'm saying? Like, you really walking around and you owe somebody from the last time you had sex with them. And I'm not saying prostitution or saying that, but it's like, even a strip club. How about that? Let's say the strip club started giving out credit. Do you know what type of fucking craziness that would be? You owe for the lap dance you got last week on Tuesday? Oh, fucking God. That, I wouldn't recommend that. If I was running a strip club, it ain't no credit here. Okay? Ain't no way. We got the 8 of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Don't have to be a water sign and have one they trust. So some of y'all got somebody you don't know them. You don't know them. Like, y'all got somebody. 8 of Cups is like, they got a nasty side to them. And you don't know how mean and nasty somebody can be, and they hide that from you. Because if you see how mean and nasty somebody can be, oh, trust and believe, you'll never see them the same again. Somebody got a mean nasty side. Like, you see the 8 of Cups, you see how he holding up face with that fucking knife? He telling her, like, bitch, try to leave. Fuck around and don't give me some pussy. Like, you got, I don't know who this is, but you need to be careful of someone or somebody that can be a fatal attraction, overly obsessed. And sometimes that happens to sex addicts. They get addicted to whoever that was giving it to them, and then you're not giving it to them? You ain't coming around? We can't find you? Shit. Shut up. Oh yeah, the Ace of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, not to be a fire sign. They got fire in their chart. So somebody's telling somebody for the collective, they better not be out there hugging no damn shalongs in order to motherfucking live. Y'all got somebody, they gonna start researching the strip clubs now, like, y'all know so-and-so, they gonna need niggas like, You understand what I'm saying? On a spiritual level, if somebody was trying to recruit spirits to come fuck with you, those spirits is looking at somebody look like, we don't want that problem. We don't want them problems. Don't. Like, whoever trying to get help from spirits, the spirits looking like, get the fuck out of here. Okay? I don't know if y'all seen somebody's new alliance, so they new protection. That shit ain't no joke. Like, somebody, for some of you out here, y'all got somebody with, like, they are not afraid to go to the graveyard and ask the graveyard spirits to be like, hey, you know, back up the demons or back up the other spirits. But some of y'all need to know with that 8 of Cups, somebody's looking at somebody and it's like, somebody's telling somebody, they better not be out here on no polls. I better not see their name on a list. And matter of fact, y'all got somebody, they're gonna be checking every stripper club flyer list, they guest list, to make sure, like, did you see their name? You understand what I'm saying? Because whoever this is that is obsessed, now that you walked away, you're gone and you're going forward, the regular life stresses is affecting their sex life, and it's like somehow they're thinking about you. And you're not going back. Because with some of you out here, somebody got some issues with them that is beyond you. Okay? So to everyone out here in the collective, this is you guys' general reading. If you're interested in booking a personal reading, all my information will be down below in the description box. Please practice safe sex, stay prayed up. Be mindful of who you connect to and be honest with your reality. If you want anything to change and you unhappy with a situation, only you can change it. You understand? You can't sit there and wait for something to happen. You got to make it happen. I'll talk to you guys later.